So yeah, I'm having another one of those. It looks like we sorted out the audio video problem. What happened is, I think when I'm taking a video on my phone, because I'm using the GoPro on my phone, I'm not sure if it's just my phone or the GoPro itself as well. But I've taken a few videos on just the GoPro and then it worked out perfect. But when I put in clips of my phone, then it throws out the audio of the rest of the video. And then I think the small little editing program that I use, well, I've only got something on my phone, so that tells you as well. So we've done the resolutions and we've done a few things and it looked like it's working. So I need your guys' help. Go check out the last video that we uploaded, not this one, the previous one, and just see if everything is good and if the sound is great and everything. And if you guys like the content, just give it a fat thumbs up. So today's the day. We're starting work on the S-Works Allez. I know there's a lot of people asking for it. It's one of my better doing video topics. And I've just got so many guys that's interested in that bike. So for today I'm going to take you guys, it's going to be a very unedited video. I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to talk to you a bit, just have a nice conversation like we're chatting a bit, doing the housings along for the bike and all those little things. And if we finish today, we finish. If not, we're going to continue tomorrow. But I'm going to take you guys along for the ride, just start building the bike, chat a bit, and just hang out. So let's do day 10 of Vlogmas then. Now, for those of you guys who don't know this bike, this has actually been a hot meme for a hot second. We tried to take this bike and we tried to build a budget bike. We tried to see if we can get an aluminium bike under 7 kilograms, and we actually did it. Then we thought, no, let's see if we can build a budget bike, and with parts that we can source here and there, some things that we can refurbish. And this frame was actually repaired by someone, I'm not sure who it was, but it was cracked at the back, so we got it repaired, and we are using this as the baseline of our project. And if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, because you stumbled upon this for a reason. And we do videos like this. We do review videos, how-to videos, cycling videos, and sometimes we just have a bunch of fun on the channel as well. So I'm doing my Vlogmas 25 uploads till the 25th of December for Christmas, and I'm telling you guys it's more challenging than I thought it would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out cutting the housings for this bike. We'll start with the gear housing. I'll show you guys how I measure it usually, and then we'll move on to the brake housing, and we'll see how far we get with this bike. And if we don't finish it today, we'll move on to tomorrow as well. But let's just start with this bike then. Now in some cases, some of the shifters, they do take a housing end, and in some of the cases they don't. In most cases the brake housing goes in without a housing end on it. So I think the best recommendation I can give you guys is if you just maybe test it beforehand. Otherwise you cut your housing, you put in the cable, and then at the end it just doesn't work because you don't have a housing end on it. So in this case I know that the Dero A shifters will be taking a housing end. So I'm going to put that on there. This one will run through here. And I've got a small little frame protector sticker there. The frame's got damaged before because of the housing that's running and rubbing on the frame. So I've got a little sticker there. Now I'm going to see if I can run my housing as close as possible to that. And then obviously I need to come into the handlebar here. But I don't want it to be too bulky, but I don't want it to be too short and then I struggle with the handling of the bike. And there can be a difference in handling. I'm going to show you guys just now I measure it. What I do is I just put it onto the handlebar, take it into all the curves. I sometimes leave just a little bit extra. What you can do is, obviously now it's inside the little housing cap there, and it's inside the shifter well where it should be. Then what I usually do is I just turn my handlebar till before it hits on both sides. Now this is the long way of measuring it, but it's always effective and it's always been working for me. So that's why I do it. I make sure where the housing will run on the handlebar, you can secure it there with some tape. Then turn the handlebar to just before it hits your frame to the other side as well. And then you know you'll have a nice snug fit and it won't be too long. So I'm going to cut my housings real quick. I'm going to do the other side as well. Then I'll show you guys how it looks and we can move on from there. the grip tip we're going to use, like I told you guys, is from Titan Racing Components. Now, like I said, this is not a very expensive grip tip. It's actually quite cheap, and it feels hard to the touch. But I promise you, when you put this onto your bike, it will make a massive difference. And number one, the look and the grip. Now, I wish you guys could feel this, but I hope it focuses on this at the moment. But you can almost hear it. It's a very nice material. It feels like it's going to have nice grip when you put it onto the bike, especially in wet conditions. Now, like I said, I haven't tested this before, but it looks very nice on a bike and it feels super good on the bike. Now, obviously, when I ride it the first time, you will feel if there's enough shock absorbance and so on in this, because you do get a different feel from different grip tapes. Now, it's the first time I'm going to use this. It's quite thin, so I'll be able to roll it very nice onto the bike or wrap it very nice onto the bike. Now, I'm not going to do it today. But you know what? Let me treat you guys. Let me put this onto the bike and let me show you the pedals, and let's see if we can finish this thing. While it won't be 100% complete, I still need to put on the pedals, the gear cables, and that's basically it. So let me wrap the grip tape. I'll show you guys how it looks, and then I'll do some motivation afterwards. Oh wow, why are you guys sitting all the way over here? Come have a look. I must say, there's not a lot of stretch on this grip tape. And like I said, it feels kind of hard to the touch. So I was scared that it will tear when I try to pull it too hard, because I do like to put a bit of stretch on the grip tape as I'm turning it, just to get it well spaced nice. But I must say, this looks very, very nice. Have a look. You can see all the spacings are the same. This side as well, super good. It feels very nice. There's not a lot of cushioning, if I can say it like that. It's kind of hard. It feels real hard, but it grips very nice. It feels very nice, and I think it looks very, very good on this bike. I had a set of a dark matte grey grip tape on there, and it looked very nice. But I must say, this, with everything that's on the bike, it kind of looks great. I'm satisfied. I'm really, really satisfied. I hope you guys like it. If you do like it, please like this video, comment down below if you like it. And so the pedals I'm going to put on here will be the set of pedals that I'm using on my mountain bike at the moment. It's a set of Dura-Ace pedals. It's all second-hand pedals, but they still do work very, very well. I'm going to throw these on there, and obviously that bottle I told you guys about. This old look bottle. It looks like almost a I'm not sure what you're going to call it, but it looks almost like a classic bottle with an old round cap, and yeah, it just looks nice with the bike as well. I think the black bottle will look a lot better, and I'll see. But yeah, okay, so on this bike we've got the full Dura-Ace group set. We've got a set of Dura-Ace C35 wheels. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these wheels. We'll just see what happens with that. I've got a set of specialized carbon bottle cages on there. I've got the Rosa Savello edition crank on there, very nice, with the SRAM red chain rings. I'm going to run a 5339 on this bike, which is more than sufficient for me. I'm not racing at the moment, but it looks very nice. Full Dura-Ace group set, Dura-Ace rear derailleur. And like I said, all these things are pre-loved second-hand things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to weigh the bike as it's standing here. We still need to put on the pedals to finalize the bike and make sure everything's on it. So I'm going to weigh it as is, and then I'll give you guys the weight on it. The budget build S-Works Allez. It's unfortunately not under 7 kilograms, I think, but it's going to be very, very close. Let's check it out. Alright, so I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. It feels kind of heavy. It feels more than 7 kilograms. So let's, well, a lot more than 7 kilograms. So let's weigh it and see what it weighs. I desperately don't want to be disappointed, but I kind of am, because I had a lower range group set, the SRAM Force 11-speed group set with the same crank, But yes, I did have a very nice set of wheels on there. Now this is full Dura C35 wheels with the aluminium clincher, aluminium frame, so almost everything else is carbon. We are weighing in at 7.31 kilograms on this bike. Now yes, there's no pedals on this bike, and well, no computers and all those things. My other bike weighed 7.14 with my computer, with pedals, everything. So I think wheels do make a massive difference when it comes to the weight of the bike. But unfortunately, we didn't make it. But I still think 7.31 kilograms aluminium bike with aluminium clincher wheels is a very good weight. So guys, I'm going to do the motivation a bit later, and then I'll see you guys on the next episode. There's something happening this afternoon, and I'm holding or crossing fingers that it's good. If it's great, I'll tell you guys. If not, forget that I ever mentioned this. So I'll see you guys just now in the motivation. While I'm busy working, I'm actually just filling up the sealant bottles. I'm thinking about something I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to share this with you guys for today. Everything in life is a process. It's not always easy, and everything in life is a process. Sometimes we try to skip one step of this whole process we're going through, and then yes, there's things that we can do, but it makes life just that much more difficult. So for today, I'm going to show this picture to you guys. I'm going to show what I've done now and why I'm getting to this. Now sometimes in life we have a big bottle or a big problem, and if we skip this step to get it directed to that step, it's doable. But sometimes we're going to spill more trying to get it into this small little bottle to be able to get it into the tube valve than what could have been if we just put it into the bigger bottle. That makes it a lot easier to get it into that small bottle. So I want to encourage you guys today. I know we all have these big problems, especially this year. We've got problems that we're trying to face, and some of us have massive problems, and some of us, we still have problems, but not that big. There's always steps to solving our problems, and I want to encourage you guys, take every step by step and make sure that one step that you're doing, that you do that step as good as possible. For example, when I went from the big bottle to the smaller bottle, it's got a bigger hole, so it's easier to pour in. Yes, it's taking me 2 minutes longer, but it just makes it easier, and I'm spilling less. I'm getting less angry for myself. And what I want to get to is just don't miss the steps in life. Yes, we sometimes feel that it's ridiculous to do all these things just to get one problem solved. But sometimes there's a small lesson to be learned out of it. And I mean, something small like this, just getting me back to basics and doing all the right steps. So I want to encourage you guys, do the steps. Make sure you do everyone as good as possible. And at the end, you look back and you know you haven't wasted. Yes, it's taken longer than you would have expected, but there was a lot less spillage. So guys, be strong, stay safe. Thanks for all the support. The channel's been doing so well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.